Best 10 things WWE has done in recent years. First of all, Roman's 3-year title reign was one of the most important periods in WWE history. It was a historic period, and for me, the greatest title reign in history. Although it has become expected recently, it was something new and rare, a historic period unlike any other in history. Secondly, John Cena's reign as United States Champion was a historic and unique period. He had open challenge matches most weeks, which was rare at the time, and he faced high-level matches and new opponents from NXT. Periods like that are hard to replicate. It was something rare, new, and different that we don't see anymore. Thirdly, breaking the streak of The Undertaker was both a negative and a positive thing. If I had the choice, I would have chosen not to break the streak. But this event changed history and made the audience experience the feeling of loss and the reaction, so I consider it a historic event. Fourthly, Nakamura's win at the Rumble, but unfortunately, this didn't last. However, it was a historic moment, and we were on the cusp of a different kind of wrestler, giving a chance to talented wrestlers. But this didn't come to fruition, and this victory was wasted. If it had been handled properly, it would have been truly historic. Fifth thing is Drew McIntyre winning the 2020 Royal Rumble and being treated as a major star. He deserved it, and it was a historic moment. However, recently, the way he's been treated hasn't been the same. 2020 was a historic year for Drew McIntyre, winning the Royal Rumble, headlining WrestleMania, winning a second world title in the same year, and continuing as a top star. That's what he deserves. Sixthly, Seth Rollins' 2019 Royal Rumble win was largely deserved, but not headlining WrestleMania slightly marred the victory. Overall, he deserved it, and has for a long time, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wins the Rumble again, because he's a wrestler who has everything, just like he won Money in the Bank again. Another Rumble win would be a great opportunity for a wrestler who deserves to be at the top. The seventh thing is that Dolph Ziggler's 2013 world title win was a major event, but his reign wasn't long. If it had been handled better, he could have become one of WWE's most important wrestlers. The problem with WWE is that they give you an opportunity and then don't follow through. This is a big problem, and I don't know why they give a wrestler a title and then treat him like an ordinary wrestler. The eighth thing is that the Evolution versus the Shield match is one of the most important rivalries, and the most important thing that happened to Batista after the Rumble and WrestleMania disaster was his return to Evolution and delivering 2 matches against the Shield in 2 great matches. The ninth thing is Triple H's 2016 Royal Rumble win. Dean Ambrose might have been suitable, but with legends like Cena and Orton absent from WrestleMania, a legend and a huge wrestler had to be chosen, and there was no one better than Triple H to continue the storyline. It was a successful choice, and it was a somewhat shocking moment, so it was a beautiful win. 10th thing is that the Cena and Styles rivalry is historic, with matches featuring high-level performances that combined skill and storyline. More than one match here achieves perfection in wrestling when these 3 elements are combined. I wouldn't say it's the best rivalry, but it was a historic and beautiful one. This is how a rivalry is created. Not in the ways we see now, but in a beautiful, historic way that will be remembered forever. It combined the essential elements and will be remembered as a beautiful, historic rivalry.